live, and I just wanted to kind of give a quick update on the markets. It looks to me like over the past week, the markets have completely, really there's been a strong rout, 10% down. The FTSE, it looks to be, between 7 and 10%. We've seen three banks collapse already, including Silicon Valley Bank, and there's been also a lot of speculation that Credit Suisse might go bankrupt as well. This isn't good, and there seems to be a number of reasons for this. It seems to me it is liquidity problems. So some banks haven't been doing that well for a number of reasons. It looks to me like one of them is exposure to the crypto markets. Another is maybe some banks were a little bit overindulgent by buying government bonds, T-bonds, things like that in the market crash of 2020, and now those bonds have collapsed in value. Now, it's not clear to me. It's not clear to me at this point if there are other problems with banks, but it is exacerbating. It seems to me that it is exacerbating all factors that are already occurring, in as much as some companies are going to suffer in this downturn. And the UK March budget, I don't think did that much for big businesses. Although there are pockets of value for the UK economy, i.e. parents are going to get more help, pensioners are going to get more help. I think in the short term, for me, it does seem that we're headed downwards in terms of the FTSE. I hope more banks don't go under, but typically when one or two go under, more are at risk because of debt liabilities and the crossover of assets and things. Kind of one leads to another. So hopefully some stability can be brought, upon the financial markets, certainly in some of these big banks, because governments won't be able to bail out all of the banks. They're already massively indebted, and saving all the banks again, because we won't have the money, and inflation is already very, very, very high. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm still short the market. My short positions were, I started shorting on Monday, even though I really should have done it about a month ago, but I wasn't feeling very well. Nevertheless, I did some shorting on Monday, and that's been good for me at least. But I hope, yeah. And listen, I'm not always a short, in terms of I don't always short the market. But I kind of look at special situations, and I kind of feel at the moment this particular concoction of reasons and reasoning is kind of amounting, to me at least, that there's going to be a short-term problem in the stock market. I think probably just this year. I kind of feel that maybe next year, maybe even by Q4, things might be okay. Let's see, hopefully. But obviously, I don't know the extent to how many banks are going to be affected. If more banks are going to be affected, then things could be a lot worse. Anyway, I'm going to leave there. I do all sorts of videos on this channel, a range from investing in shares, both long and short, angel investing, and a bunch of other things. Check them out if you can. Take care. Cheers.